Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I've put the intro back in. A guy asked about it in my DM, so we've got the intro back. But today I'm talking about Altitude. We're 6 days old, so it's a bit of a, how we got on kind of thing, and where we're going. We had our launch, like I said, 6 days ago. We had our initial pump. We went up 90%, and we had our little pullback for the past few days, and now we're kind of in that what's happening now stage. We're going sideways. Volume is low. We only have a small hold account, so we're not going to be seeing thousands and thousands of dollars per day. But the way Altitude works is, even though volume does help and speeds things up quite a lot, we don't actually need volume for things to be happening with the project. And that's because we buy back the Altitude token using outside revenue streams. So right now they're only small. It's a new project. It's day 6. We've not had time to build those up. I kickstarted it with some money to just get it going. And so far there's been some taxes that have helped us get some positions in some projects, but that's going to take time to build, right? So right now the buybacks are pretty gentle, but they are there, and we're burning a lot of tokens despite that, because the price is what it is. So the price is 0.000036 right now. Started off with 4 zeros and then a 2. So we're still a good chunk up from launch. But so far we've been able to burn almost 1.3 million tokens. Some of that through just transactions, because we have automatic burn, and it comes off the supply. And a good chunk of that has been from actual buybacks from our revenue streams. And the revenue streams aren't even firing on all cylinders yet. Like I said, it's week 1. There's so much more to come. This is going to be pretty much the lowest point the revenue streams are going to be. They're only going to go up from here, which means there's plenty of room for us to grow those buybacks in terms of dollar value. And we had a good injection yesterday from my crypto mining. If you go back to the early videos on this channel, you'll see me building mining rigs. You'll see me doing mining videos when I used to do ETH mining, CPU mining, and I still love that stuff. So to me, it was almost the full circle effect, so to speak, where I was able to bring a mining element into my first project, and hopefully my only project. So that was really cool, to do a buyback with mining funds. It was a good moment for me, even though it probably went over a lot of people's heads. But if you go back to the start of my YouTube channel, it was all mining stuff before I got into DeFi. And so we do have that element too. It's not a massive amount of money that I get from mining these days, but whatever I do get is going to be used for this project. And so yeah, we're buying back the tokens with real revenue. It's, like I said, a low amount, but we're a deflationary token that's got revenue streams coming in. Revenue streams that are going to grow over time, and the price is so low for a token with 209 million supply. To me, it's exciting how much more we can actually burn at these prices, because if we keep burning the token and it stays around this price, eventually we're going to get that supply shock effect, where the price floors had to come up due to so many tokens being bought and burnt. Those can't be sold ever again, so the price has to come up. And we're also adding LP all the time because we have auto liquidity, so we're hardening the floor. So we're building the floor and making it harder. That's continuous. So that's going to be every time we buy back, every time someone else does anything with a project in terms of transactions, the taxes are being applied, and people are getting reflections. The mountain wallet's been fed, and there's plenty of room for growth. And that's what's exciting to me. So the next few weeks is going to be grinding that out, and then we'll probably do some more injections into the mountain wallet, the mining stuff will keep feeding the buyback wallet, because that's what we have in Altitude. It's one of the things I used to like in Seifu, even though the project ended up being pretty much a scam. They used to have a buyback wallet, but that was fed from just transactions, and they had a massive tax on the burn. It was something like 18-19%, something like that. And then some of that funds went into this wallet, and they bought back the token, and it went into their burn wallet, which was a bit of a con. But we're doing that with real revenue. So if you go into our group on Telegram, you can find a lot of information about the project, the white papers in there, audits in there, the LP locks in there, because our liquidity is locked, so we can't touch the LP. And you'll be able to find the wallet where we put money in, and we use 75% of that when we do a buyback to buy back the token and burn it. Like I said, we did a burn yesterday, over 750,000 tokens. That's crazy. And we leave 25% in to roll over, and that's just so there's always something there for the next time, in case the revenue stream's not bringing so much in. Like I said, it's a small inflow right now, and it excites me to see how it's going to progress, because it naturally happens anyway, regardless of volume. We can keep the project ticking over on itself just by doing our own buybacks, because our buybacks are taxed, and 3% of that tax goes back into the Mountain wallet, which is our revenue stream wallet, to earn more revenue. So you've got a looping effect, a compound effect, if you will. And what's really cool as well is when we buy back, because we tax ourselves, some of that tax goes to the holders for reflections. We burn a little bit more, we add liquidity, and I think it's really well thought out. And we all have such a low holder count right now. Might be a few more because not everyone's claimed from the pre-sale yet. So if you're watching this and you're not claimed in the pre-sale, get your tokens. 27 holders, plenty of room to grow. It's really early, and we're just laying the foundations. It's going to take a bit of time to get it built up, but it excites me every time we do a burn, because that's tokens that can't be sold anymore. I think there's so many elements to the project, so much room for growth, so much potential, and I hope you give us just a look. Just have a look at the documents and see what you think. Like I said, we're audited, we have LP lock, we have the website. Come into our Telegram, ask questions. We'll always try to get back to you as soon as possible with an answer. And I think there's good things coming for Altitude. I would say that because it's my project, but I just believe in the concept. I believe bringing outside revenue into the token is always going to be better than just relying on just buyers and sellers. We're kind of taking that element out. I mean, it's still there, and like I said, it helps. Buyers and sellers are always going to help, because the taxes feed the Mountain wallet, but it's not necessary for the project to carry on. So yeah, please give us a look. If you've seen us and you thought, what is that? Read through the white paper and then make a choice and decide whether you think it's something you might want to get involved in. Not financial advice. Like I said, read through the documents, do your own research, and see if you think there's potential in it. If there is, come into the group and we can help you out. We're on Base Swap. That's on Base Chain. The gas fees versus Ethereum, because it's an Ethereum layer 2, very cheap. Similar to BSC, sometimes cheaper. And I like it's a really fast chain. I do really like it. So that's Altitude. Hope to see you in the group, guys, and we'll see you in another video soon, okay?